Moosin here with your 10.2 gold making update. Season 3 is just around the corner with the patch going live on November 7th and Season 3 starting on November 14th, which is exciting news because with any new patch we do see a boost to the auction house market, which means, especially if you've been following the cooking aspect of making money, this will be a great opportunity for you because there is not many changes going into 10.2 when it comes to cooking. So we are going to be looking at in this guide what those changes are, what this means for the state of cooking and gold making, and more importantly, if you haven't already, we're going to talk about getting that chef's hat and a special little toy to help you cook anywhere. With the negligible changes going into patch 10.2 for the cooking crafting aspect, we only really see one new recipe, and it's not quite clear exactly what it's going to be used for, but that recipe would be Slumbering Peace Bloom Tea. There are some rumors that it might be associated to a quest, but time will tell. As with any patch, we always see an increase to users on the game, which means, especially with new content, people are going to be using that auction house. This means that the market for feasts as well as deviously deviled eggs are going to be through the roof because the market for food buffs are going to be in high demand. So making sure that you're crafting those feasts as well as those deviously deviled eggs are going to make you quite a lot of money. As initially talked about in the opener, if you haven't already received your chef's hat, the week of the 24th of October is a great time to jump into the Wrath time walking and quickly knock out getting your Epicurean awards towards redeeming your chef's hat. The 300% speed to crafting it does reward you completely changes the game when it comes to making the money. Lastly, if you've stayed this long as promised, you can't always be at an auction house. You can't always be at a mailbox. But you know what does make crafting easier? Lil'Rag. Now, you can take some of that gold that you have made and you can redeem that for some Blizzard cash. And within their marketplace, you will find Lil'Rag. The benefit here is that he literally is a mobile cooking fire that does not despawn. So you can just set him and forget him, and he just glares at you in disbelief that he is nothing more than a glorified husk of the once great Ragnaros he was. So if you haven't already purchased him and you are crafting out a storm like a majority of us, he is going to be a huge game changer when it comes to managing either being in the auction house flipping mats or standing next to your local and respected mailbox. Well, there you have it, the quick update sort of guide when it comes to getting ready for patch 10.2. Looking at that 10.2 with the negligible changes and the demand for food buffs going up, now is just the great time to start stockpiling. So if you see those mats at a cheap price, definitely save up because once the patch goes live, you're going to see your expenses to craft go up, which will definitely lose you some money. So make sure to buy those cheaper mats now before that patch hits. Like I said, there's not too much going on, but it is still a great opportunity to buy in early to get the maximum amount of revenue after the patch goes live, as there's not that many changes. Feasts are going to be needed, the eggs are going to be needed. Why not make the best of it? As always, this is Moosin, and I'll see you on the next one.